Chers auditeurs,
dear listeners,
bonjour.
Welcome in Comme d'Archi Podcast Season 4.
Saison 4, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
And in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci.
Thank you.
D'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
To be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Hello everyone. Hello Maïra Caldoncelli Vidal, Ludovic Malbet, Grégoire Dubreux.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us today. You are architects and founders of your own architectural office called MU. In 2 or 3 sentences, could you introduce us to your architectural practice?
Hello, thank you for inviting us here. It's a very pleasure to discuss about architecture. We are old friends, all from the university. We started to work together in California, where we went for 1 year in Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, and we had the chance to live in San Francisco together and work at various firms there. We discovered the strong practice of Californian architecture there, and it was very inspiring for us. Then we split up. Grégoire went to...
So I went to Vienna. So I did my internship. I should have done it at the end of my studies, but I decided to do it like right in the middle of the school. So I spent 6 months working on the Musée des Confluences in Lyon, done by Coop Immeublao. And after that, I decided to do part of my studies at the Angewandte. It's the fine art craft school in Vienna. So I spent some time there, and then I came back to Paris while Ludovic and Maïra were also ending their studies.
Okay.
Yes, and about the travel and foreign experience, I spent 1 year in Tokyo at Atelier Bao, which was also a really important part of my experience, and it was also very powerful.
Okay. And after?
We opened the firm in 2009, right after the diploma, because we wanted to go right on the battle. And today we are around 15. We had the chance to have various prizes, and who opened the doors of the competitions, public competitions of various equipment
in
France, cultural equipment like schools and
public school, library, and also housing projects. Yes, through public competition. It's a system of invited competition that we have in France.
And what's the turning point? So we opened the office in 2009, and then one turning point was in 2012. We had a prize, the AJAP, Album des Jeunes Architectes et Paysagistes. So it's
a very important prize in France.
Yeah, and it's the Cultural Ministerium who give this prize every 2 years. And at that point, we started to enter bigger competitions and doing bigger projects.
Okay.
Yes, and to do partnership with the other firms like X2.
Okay.
Yeah, we forgot to tell that in the French.
It was, in 2015 we did this competition. It was reinventing Paris.
Yes.
And it was also a major gap in...
Yes, we won with X2, and it was about living with nature. And it's one of the themes we love to explore in our projects. And this one was very important for us. And also working with X2, they have a really strong goal in research and development. And
it was the famous wall.
Yes.
With algae.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was another experience that was very inspiring for us.
And the project is under construction right now, so it took some time to be developed.
It was a project with Marignan?
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
X2 is the main partner, and they developed three buildings, and we developed one of the 3 buildings with them.
Okay. Wonderful. Now you are going to speak to us about the secondary school, Niki de Saint Phalle in Nancy. For our foreign listeners, I want to specify that Nancy is a city located in the east of France. So,
Yes, so it's a pre-high school project. It's kind of interesting because it's a mixed site. It's inside a campus, but it's a preschool project. So the connection between the university campus and the preschool was quite important at the beginning of the project. There is a mutualization of activities between the campus, the art school, the engineering school, and the project. For this project, we went really far in the environmental aspect of the project. We used a wood structure, and also we use isolation with straw, which was not really used for the project of 4 level. At that time, it's the first one in France that had 4 level. So we had also a lot of discussion with the fireman regulation process. And this project is really simple in this shape. The project was about more iconic vision with a huge simplicity into the flux of the project. It's not our first project in woods. We already developed the wood structure through housing project, or we also did a fire station in wood a few years ago. But in this case, the connection between the wood and the straw was really important in the project, especially because the walls are really thick. And we had a really performant envelope of the project. This project is certified by Passive House, which is a German certification of the building. The project don't really need to be heated because it's really like a thermos. You don't really need to put energy to use them, so it's a really resilient and performant project in this case. And also the thing is...
In winter and...
In winter and also in summer, exactly, yes. All the calculation and all the shape of the project was designed to be sustainable in a really high...
level,
exactly. And also one important thing is the connection between the wood structure and the wood inside the building. The wood is used in every type of typology. And the feedback that we have from the user, the teachers, and also the kids is quite is really positive, strong, and
interesting.
Interesting, exactly.
When you are inside, you see always outside.
Mm.
Yes.
You always feel that you have a connection with the outside. Yeah. So I think the double sensation is very interesting.
Yes, the simplicity of the understanding of the circulation and the volume and the space is one strong part of the project. Yes. There is a strong expression of the wood inside the building. We use it as a support for the acoustic rooftop and ceiling, and also the structure.
Do you think it would be able for you to have a similar project in the future?
Yes, we already started with a new project. It's already a university building in Tours, which is also in wood and straw, but it's 6-level project this time. So it's going to receive 1,500 students in the project, and this project is going to start next month. So,
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye everyone, and see you next Wednesday for our new Comme d'Archi in English. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thanks to Julien Rebours, sound engineer, who is collaborating with us today. Don't forget to tune in to our previews on Instagram at Comme d'Archi Podcast. If you enjoy this podcast, don't hesitate to promote it by giving it 5 stars and a little comment on Apple Podcast or on your favorite podcast platform. And above all, subscribe to listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.